The end of trial as Nnamdi Kanu defeats the masked witness with no single trace of terrorism in his case. Yes, my people, it was a clear victory, a clear victory for the IPOP leader, Mazi Nnamdi Kanu. He defeated the masked victim or the masked witness with no single trace of terrorism found in him. My dear listeners, even you yourself, you'll be shocked at all the questions put up before the masked witness. I go on to tell you that this very masked witness was actually paid to come to this very court because with the way he was answering those very questions, it's very clear that this very man was actually paid. I am very very pleased. I am very very encouraged, and I am very very fulfilled by what was revealed in this very broadcast. My dear people, this very person made it very clear that the masked witness was actually beating around the bush, of which he on his own also know. Yeah, because if someone is putting up a question before you and you are not going straight to the point, and instead you are diverting and parabolating over and over, it means that you are not genuine. You are fake. It means that you're fake. You understand? And that is the truth. This very man is fake. It's not real. It's not real. The IPOP leader Martin Nnamdi Kanu, when he was cross-examined, he was making it very clear that yes, that he is in charge. So nothing whatsoever should be should crossed his way, and that is why he was able to defeat Justice Binta Nyako flawlessly. You understand? Now, looking at the very question put up by this very man called they called Mr. AA or Mr. BB, which I don't know why he gave himself such a name, so that they will not uh, you know check or know him properly. Now, look at the court had granted the request of the federal government for witnesses to testify behind the screen. Now, why the prosecution counsel is Adegboyega Awomolo San, a former Attorney General of the Federation, Kanu Agabi. It was also noted that the defense team will be asking some questions. Now, an operative of the Department of State Services, known simply as AAA, appeared as PWI when AAA was asked if he was the officer conducting the interview in the video played in court. He said that five officers were in the room and that he was one of them. My people, these people they no go keep person o. They no say before Abraham Jesus was. Jesus don't exist before Abraham come this world. Now he said, now which on the face of it was offensive, and he said no. Now another is that when asked if he had analyzed any of the item recovered from him, he said he analyzed only his phone. You see that? So these people, they are just confused set of human beings. He just came to the court, to just come and fool himself, mess himself up, and after messing himself up, he just, pack his things and got out of the court. He left the court shamelessly today. I'm very sure that when he gets home today, he will not be able to eat well. Those money they paid him, they will call him and retrieve all those money back because he didn't do a good job today. He didn't. Now, he said the phone was in evidence. He said the phone was in evidence, though there was no analysis in evidence because they considered it immaterial to the case. Oh my good God. See, there is a difference between intelligence and brilliancy. Nnamdi Kanu is an epitome of intelligence. He is an epitome of intelligence, because if he is not intelligent, he wouldn't have been able to defeat this miscreant. Now, another question was asked again. They say, when asked, do you agree that in the 10 years since you confiscated this item, many of them have lost their use? AA said yes. You see that? Now, AA was asked whether there is a record of the item he claimed the DSS returned to the defendant. He said yes, but noted that he didn't personally keep the record. Evidence to prove that all of this that he came to say in the court are just, make-up stories. See, this is a fact that Nnamdi Kanu has no single trace of terrorism in his case. In fact, this case don't close today. Make the judge Omotosho go write in final statement and declare Nnamdi Kanu free, because this guy, he don't stay for prison where he not supposed to stay. And let the federal government of Nigeria be fined. Let them be fined to compensate Nnamdi Kanu billions, not a million, because this guy has suffered for what he knows nothing about. Now, PWI further disclosed that he did not find any instrument of violence on the lady with Kanu and did not consider her company as facilitating terrorism. My dear listeners, I no wan shout because na no say na the attitude of the law be that. Now una fit dey hear am from my voice because with the way I use the anger for waiting this witness, I don't know wetin dem call him name. In fact, with the way I use the anger for the things when you talk today, my people, e just be like say make I use my eye see am, make I squeeze am, make everybody dey hear the crack of him bones, because you see all that was said today prove with evidence that this man Nnamdi Kanu has no traces of terrorism, and they went on to levy him terrorism charges. They first of all levied him treasonable felony. He has pleaded not guilty of that. Now terrorism. See, I no talk anything. Me no say I did not talk all this one. My dear listeners, I agree to that. I salute Nawela because the truth don't come as small.